Get ready for a whirlwind of NBA action. The Knicks are facing lineup shakeups as Karl-Anthony Towns' status is uncertain against the Pacers. Plus, a major prediction for that very game. We've also got the latest on injuries impacting top teams and a look back at a thrilling matchup. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Knicks announce starting lineup versus Pacers after Karl-Anthony Towns news. The New York Knicks are gearing up to face the Indiana Pacers on Friday, March 13, marking the final game of their demanding 5-game road trip. However, the team is grappling with significant lineup changes due to a series of new absences just hours before tip-off. The injury report has become a major storyline, with several key players unexpectedly sidelined. Notably, Karl-Anthony Towns has been downgraded for this crucial matchup, adding another layer of uncertainty. The starting five announced for Friday's game includes Jalen Brunson, Landry Shamet, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart also remains on the injury report with persistent left knee soreness, though he's often managed to play through it. His last missed game was on March 11 against the Utah Jazz, a game the Knicks still managed to win convincingly, 135-117. In that game, Hart averaged 11.8 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. Meanwhile, Karl-Anthony Towns, despite a brief scare during Wednesday's game where he left for a moment, managed to finish with 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists in 30 minutes. This season, Towns has been a consistent force, averaging 20 points and 11.9 rebounds. Adding to the list, new acquisition Jeremy Sochan is dealing with an undisclosed illness and was doubtful from the start. The Knicks, currently holding the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference at 42-25, are in a strong playoff position. And while this game against the struggling 15-51 Pacers isn't a must-win, managing player availability is key heading into the postseason. Fans are buzzing about the Knicks' depth and resilience, wondering how the team will perform with these unexpected lineup shifts. Don't go anywhere. The details on this injury situation are still unfolding. Next, we're diving into the betting lines and expert picks for this exact Knicks-Pacers showdown. Knicks vs. Pacers prediction, NBA Friday picks, odds, bets. The New York Knicks are set to clash with the Indiana Pacers in what promises to be an offensively charged game, despite the Knicks' recent injury concerns. While the Pacers have managed to split their season series with the Knicks so far, their current form, especially on defense, is a major red flag. During a recent 10-game losing streak, Indiana has posted a dismal 121.8 defensive net rating, the 4th worst in the league over that span, and has been surrendering an average of 127.3 points per game, the 2nd highest. This defensive vulnerability is amplified by their league-leading pace, making them susceptible to high-scoring affairs. The Knicks, who were upset by the Pacers in their last meeting, a 137-130 for overtime thriller, have shown they can put up big numbers, even with key players sidelined. They dropped 134 points against the Jazz and 142 against the Nuggets recently. With the Pacers' defense struggling to contain opponents, analysts are predicting another offensive explosion from the Knicks. Our expert pick for this game is Knicks over 121.5 total points, with odds at -110 on DraftKings. But what does this mean for your fantasy team? Stick around as we break down the impact of these injuries on other top teams. Knicks Karl-Anthony Towns lands on injury report versus Pacers. The New York Knicks injury woes continue as Karl-Anthony Towns is now questionable for Friday night's matchup against the Indiana Pacers. Towns is reportedly dealing with a bilateral knee injury, adding to the concern alongside Josh Hart's ongoing left knee soreness. This situation puts the Knicks' playoff momentum and their quest for a strong finish to the regular season in jeopardy. Towns was instrumental in the Knicks' recent 134-117 victory over the Utah Jazz, contributing 21 points on efficient shooting, along with 7 rebounds and 7 assists. This performance came after a couple of tough losses, showcasing his importance to the team's response. The team had been hoping to build on last year's Eastern Conference Finals appearance, and Towns' health is crucial for that aspiration. His season averages of 20 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 2.9 assists highlight his significant impact. The Knicks are in a tight race for seeding, currently holding the third seed, and managing player availability, especially for key stars like Towns, is paramount as they navigate the final stretch before the playoffs. Miles McBride remains out due to pelvic surgery. Fans are anxious to see if Towns will be able to play, knowing how vital he is to the Knicks' success. Injuries can derail even the best teams, but what about a different kind of shakeup? Up next, we're looking at how the Knicks' starting lineup is changing and what it means for their game. Knicks Jazz basketball. In a recent NBA clash, the New York Knicks faced off against the Utah Jazz on Wednesday, March 11, 2026, in Salt Lake City. The game featured notable players like New York Knicks guard Jordan Clarkson and Utah Jazz center Oscar Tshiebwe. While the specific outcome of this particular game isn't detailed here, it's part of the ongoing narrative of the NBA season where teams are constantly battling for wins and playoff positioning. These matchups are crucial for teams like the Knicks as they aim to solidify their standing in the Eastern Conference. The league often sees dramatic shifts in standings and player performance throughout the season, making each game a critical piece of the puzzle. Unfortunately, there are no recent results for popular commented articles related to this specific game, indicating that detailed public discussion or analysis of this particular matchup might be limited at this time. We've covered a lot of ground on the Knicks, but what's happening across the rest of the league? Stay tuned for a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories. That was your NBA News Blitz. The Knicks are shuffling lineups with Karl-Anthony Towns' injury uncertainty, and predictions favor a high-scoring game against the Pacers. We've tracked the latest injury reports impacting top teams and revisited a thrilling Knicks-Jazz matchup. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive NBA breakdowns, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all social media platforms for real-time news and analysis.